Hey everybody, Rodamon here for another episode of CI Survivors. So before I really get underway in this episode, I wanted to ask, or really crowdsource something from all of you. So I'm thinking of releasing a Patreon channel, coinciding with a Discord channel, so that you can all reach me a little bit easier. But I was curious about what you all would want to see as tiered benefits for Patreon. I realize that it is possibly a lot to ask of people to donate monthly, but if you were to donate monthly, what kind of benefits would you be looking for from me? So that's just one little question I had. So if you had any ideas for that, drop me a line. I have my own ideas, but definitely am interested to see what everyone else has to say in that matter. Alright, so I'll get underway with this episode. Ideally, this episode I would like to... honestly, I'd like to get the base a little bit more organized. So what I was going to do is I am going to cook off my kibble and my pemmican into chem fuel. And I'm going to prepare for mining once it gets a little warmer so that I can get more ship progress done. I also want to get more advanced components done so I can get my survivors more bionic, if I can use that as a verb. Really probably shouldn't, but I did. Yeah, alright. Once I start to have idle pawns, I can start to send them on runs to sort of clean up the rest of the ice sheet. Joy, some minimum wind. I love it. I was also planning on maybe sending home to the peace talks. So I can do that first thing tomorrow as well. Alright, Mr. Holm. The peace talks are roughly 3 days away, so I'll give you more than enough food to get there. And then I will also give you the bed, if I could find it. Jesus, why can I not find the bed? There it is. And just in case they attack you, give you some weaponry. And some armor. You get to keep the smoke pot belt on, I guess. But you have the wrong tribal wear on. You need warmer stuff. Alright. And now we'll load up and get going. Oops, I right-clicked, left-click. There we go. Holm has arrived. He's going to visit the peace talks. I triumph. They offered me Luciferium and a Masterwork flak vest as a reward. Wow, he really did well. He improved relations by 104. Holy moly. Now he also has Luciferium 1. I don't know why a tribe would have Luciferium, but he has 1 Luciferium and a Masterwork flak vest. Yeah, that was worth it. That's pretty cool. Oh, nice. Okay. Harvest really quickly. Okay, so right, I am losing everything to the solar flare. I'm not going to worry about setting up heat just yet. I'll prep for it. What I'm going to do is I'll keep them inside the core of the base by just forbidding doors. If it gets too cold, I can always set up a fire. We have plenty of wood. 300 of it, in fact. What I can do is, let's see. Grand sculpture out of wood. Maybe actually makes a bunch of small sculptures out of wood. That's why I bought the wood. Home, of course, is away, so that doesn't really help me. Alright, a little bit of a health check. We're all fine so far. Oh, I need to get rid of the bionic spine. Just thought of that. Solar flare is ending. No problem at all. So there was an idea that it might have been wise to send all those bows as a gift, but now that we have good relations, I guess that's ultimately unnecessary. But that's a really good idea. So if my stockpile fills up any more, I'm going to do just that. I'm going to go ahead and gift away a bunch of stuff. So we're almost done chem fueling up. Ooh, another persona core. Not that I need two, but cool. Alright, instead of making this rec room very impressive, I think I'm going to reinstall the statue into the bedroom to make this somewhat impressive. And I can keep the statues in their bedrooms until a exotic trade is offered. Yep, see, somewhat impressive. Lovely. Still cranking through some advanced components now. As spring approaches, I would love for Condor to get a bionic arm and leg. Arm primarily for mining purposes, so that's going to be a high priority. So there goes the last upper kibble. Let's destroy the kibble zone. And another thing I was going to do is set this to allow all drugs, so that we can actually get a nice inventory of the drugs we have. And I'll set up a fermenting barrel in our kitchen here. And then that means no drugs here. And I can shrink this zone a little bit. Alright, so now we have a fermenting barrel, we can start making beer. Nope, I don't want to use any more of my rice. Let's turn that off. Alright, Kuro and Condor have nothing to do, so I will give them something to do. That doesn't involve shooting each other. Yet. That will come, but not yet. These two head out this way. And try to bring back as much as we can. Alright, so are you overweight? Yes, you are. You are probably... There. Now I just need to... Oh, there's one parka. I missed. 2 turrets, 1 enemy defends. Ooh, that's tempting. There's not a lot of defense there. Another thing I wanted to do is weapons. Ranged. Auto pistol. Take that off. And machine pistol. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my machine pistols and auto pistols here. Bad pistols. So the more they rot outside, the more inaccurate they get. And inaccurate is good. We don't want accurate weapons. So what I'm going to do is any quality is going to be poor or worse. And we're going to put the pistols up there. And I'll just forbid them so they don't get smelted. We only need 3. Is there another machine pistol in here? Maybe not. Alright, so we only need 3. Haul that other poor one back in. And I'm gonna just do some tidying up of the zone here. Home should be, yeah, use a day away. Not bad, not bad. Guess I can leave this open. No, I actually can't, because that's cold up there. Alright, so we got the advanced components. We need 4 more. So we're taking the advanced components to make the ship reactor, which will add to our power grid. I just have to watch his hypothermia levels. The reactor obviously takes a lot of work to build. Alright, let's move these flak vests out of the way. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Trying just to tidy up the base. So I was asked why, because nothing obviously spoils out here on the ice, why I don't just allow them to eat the survival meals, and it's because those survival meals are far less likely to have food poisoning than the ones I cook myself, and I would really not want food poisoning while caravanning, which is why I've done it the way I've done it. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, because I know I'm going to forget, is we'll just allow it down to 10%. And then copy the settings. And then once they hit 10%, bad pistol storage. Once they hit 10%, we'll say move them down here. And they'll move those automatically once they rot enough. I thought that was a little ingenious, right? Alright, Mr. Kuro, if you have nothing to do... Oh, you know what you could do? You could, now that you're holding your Molotovs, you could deal with your ex-wife. A lot of angry divorcees would love to do this to their ex-wife. Not that I Not that I am encouraging violence, but yeah. Alright, home is a day away. Kuro gets to steal the beer from his alcoholic ex-wife, and then set her on fire. Alright, Mr. Condor. Okay, there's a revolver up there. There's these guys. Let's have him also get a Molotov. And then head up here and burn these guys. We'll aim to try to clear the ice. Oh, we have some old flake I've long forgotten about. We can go for that as well. Providing our hypothermia allows for it. It may not. We might have to just head back. Oh, I got a poison ship. Okay, cool. And it's off in its own little corner. Alright, I like poison ships more than I like psychic ones. Especially when they're far away. So the way a poison ship works is it slowly emanates an aura that kills off plants. In non-sea ice or non-cold biomes, it's a little more obvious because it will generate snow as well. Whereas a psychic ship is immediately a threat to your colony, given that it is driving you insane. Poison ship isn't immediate. Alright, we got some hypothermia. Let's see. Limestone. No, yeah, limestone. No, not limestone. What is this? Sandstone. Okay. I'm going to make a little murder booth, is what I'm going to call it. Alright, so you're getting kind of hypothermic. Yeah, I kept you out a little too long, but I think you should be okay. Kuro, why are you asleep on the floor? Oh, because I'm an idiot. I had him restricted to keep warm. Ooh. Compacted steel. I'm going to slowly equip them to deal with that ship. Wait, why? Oh, because we just dumped it. Yeah, that's right. Actually, speaking of remodeling, let's go ahead and set up the lights to be a little bit better for our base. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, flak vest, flak vest. Oh, you're not wearing warm clothing. Alright, you need a flak vest. 3 little shooters. Check in for hypothermia. Make sure I don't have any. I have a little bit. Alright, let's drink some tea, although I'm running a risk of ODing or getting addicted because I didn't time that very well. But I'd rather have them happy as they go out. Okay, and we are going to go piss off this ship. And hopefully it's not full of enemies. I guess I could have taken triple wake up too. That wouldn't have been terrible. Alright, about here. Slow time down a little bit. Wow, that shot was real wide. Alright, it's a very reasonable amount of enemies. It's actually not even all that difficult. Those are some good first hits. So I don't want the Scythers to catch up to me, because obviously they'll do a lot of damage. That helps. Leg shots, perfect. I love ships that don't pack that much for punch. Serra's fast. How fast are you? 4.7? I can definitely outrun them with Serra. Well, almost outrun them. Excuse me. That one's still pretty fast. How fast are you? Yeah, 3.0. Alright, it's backup time. Did that slow you down at all? Yeah, a little bit. Minimally. Really wish I hit that shot. This is when you don't want slow fire weapons. Because the trouble here is they're catching up. Oh, no, they're not quite catching up. Come on, hit your shots. You are all good. Well, you're not all good shooters, but Serra should be hitting shots. Condor should be hitting his shots. There we go. Shred that Scyther. Yeah, I think when you're a region-known master, you should be hitting your shots a little bit more than they are. I'm using the wrong gun, though. I should just switch out for the, Yeah, I'll do that. The one that packs the bigger punch. If I keep shooting them, I might be able to just draw them in. I'm going to actually draw a line. We'll call it targetable. So I know if they pass that line, the mini turrets can shoot them. Ideally, I would leave the turrets out of the fight. But since they only rearm with steel, I can always turn them on and it's not that much of an issue. As long as the turrets don't shoot me. Alright. Serra and Condor. Let's switch out for better weapons. Kuro, just warm up. Now they're going to cause a little bit of a fire, but that was to be expected. Alright, let's get back to shooting. Home, you're almost home. I am actually going to turn these guys off, try to draw the centipede in a little bit, so that all the mini turrets can fire all at once. I can keep the back row on, I guess. Nope, apparently I have to turn the back row off too. Alright, keep drawing them in. Come on, you stupid centipede. Alright, it's dead, so let's go put these fires out. And home gets back to a flaming kill box. None of the cabling looks destroyed. That's good. We're going to want to deal with that ship eventually, but I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. We get to celebrate our victory first. This plasteel will go towards unfinished advanced components, get us more bionics and whatnot. Kuro is working on the reactor. It still requires a lot of work left. What's the needs? Wreck deprived. Alright, so we're rearming some. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and drop the armor I have. I was also going to forbid smoke pop belts, just for now. Look at this masterwork. So good. I'm going to forbid that one too, so that no one automatically uses that. Looks like we're fixing our lighting. For a better lit base. Doing a quick gear check. So we're going to need a toque pretty soon. What's this at? Oh, 100%, yeah. We're going to just need that toque. Heavy fur. Oh, not bad. A little bit of a psychic soothe. Yeah, I can get behind that. Alright, so this is a bionic arm for Condor, so he can mine at greater efficiency. So we have a whole assortment of drugs, don't we? Okay, wow, that is super lucky. Oops, I didn't mean to drop it out there. Alright, Mr. Holm, can start working on art, I guess. Alright, looks like Condor needs a task other than cleaning up, so let's give him one. Drop the lance. And so we've mostly tidied up over there. We're going to go for the heavy fur first because the steel won't... that steel won't go anywhere. The heavy fur eventually decays. Ooh, trade inspiration. The thing is, I don't think a trade ship's going to come because Randy still likes me. Don't get me wrong, but he hasn't really blessed us with much lately. Alright, Kuro's gonna go inside now. Condor, you are going to drop the fur. Drop the slag. Oops. Gonna warm up. And let's go for the steel. Alright, we pushed Condor a little hard. Whoops. He'll be okay. No permanent harm done, right? Alright, so good sculpture. That can go into Condor's bedroom. Gonna have him rotate off. Finally get that reactor up. Oh, did we just finish another one? A normal one, come on. As long as it gets all the bedrooms somewhat impressive. Guess I'm fine. Alright, Kuro, you're up. Almost done. Still working at that bionic arm. We still, of course, need to get that ship done. Haven't forgotten about it. Alright, so now we have an extra 1,000 power. And then, if we look... Yeah, building wealth has definitely been going up since building the ship. Alright, Condor needs a task. Let's have our shooters take the ship out. Alright, now we are going to form a caravan. They're not going to be able to haul much because they have really heavy weapons, but I'll be able to get something out of this. Alright, we are one left. Okay. So we have 7 slag and some steel left over out there. Holm is gonna go for some of that. Good sculpture. Okay, cool. Let's move this here and this here. I didn't think we were going to run out of slag space, but alas, we have. Alright, he's already at capacity. Let's do a little smarter job loading him up. There we go. Now there's just, what, one slag out there? That's manageable. Look, two ships have landed almost on top of each other. It's kind of funny, if you ask me. Alright, what's still out here? We got that done. There's this steel. Okay. That's for another day. Maybe not. Nope. Stop dropping your stuff. Maybe not the wisest place to drop the slag, but whatever. What's done is done. Alright, so somewhat impressive, slightly impressive. Hospital. What I'm going to do is the advanced components I make in the future, we're going to require less crafting skill so that Kuro does it, not Serra, so Serra can be tailoring. He can even make the bionics. Alright, now he's slagging. Good. Stop trying to woo Serra, you pig. Or I'll rename you pig. Okay, so we have all this lovely cloth here. I'm just going to go ahead and pull the trigger and carpet up everything left. Finally, a fully carpeted base. Makes me happy. That doesn't belong there. Alright, bionic arms done. We'll go ahead and install it in our buddy here. Our miner buddy. Home operates. Now, as you can see, the wealth from the additional art. Obviously, I need to sell off this art before too long. How much wood do I have left? I have 100. I'm going to leave that as it is. Ooh, excellent. Can I kick this bedroom up even higher? Let's see. Very impressive. Yes, I can. I gave it to the couple because it's more bang for their buck. Okie dokie. Form caravan of Condor and, oops, Serra. This will be the Eastern Steel. Might as well have home go for it too. Be done with that. We're getting a lot of excess steel, so I'm going to allow the construction of that stuff again. And home is trying to exit the map. Obviously, we're not sending him away. I could have done that in less trips if I was smart about it and ditched weapons for those guys, because they were holding some pretty heavy weapons. Oops. Oh well. So I still have a bunch of bodies to clean up. There's one revolver out here that is damn near rotten. There's certainly no lack of mining. I'm going to actually disallow or cancel all these mining projects so I can sort of manage them, which ones I want first, because I don't want him going after all of them. I'll do slate first. Ooh. That's pretty cool. And we have slag out there too. Is Kuro going to go for that? No, he's still building. Condor's getting it. At some point, we're gonna run out of tasks pretty soon, and I might go and clean up the ice sheet just so it's easier to spot items. But that first involves torching bodies. I'm gonna take my fastest moving pawn to torch bodies. Checking on her health. She's still in the shiver zone. She can do a little bit more. Alright, that's all the eastern or western bodies. They're piecemealing the ship parts, but whatever. We have a bunch of idle pawns. What I'm going to start to do is to clean up rubble, because rubble won't wash away with snow. Whereas blood and ashes will. This ice sheet, as you can see, is pockmarked full of, debris and junk. Alright, I'm definitely going to need to get cooking again. I'm going to prioritize simple meals over psychite tea. There's a few more bodies to torch. let's see what else there is. Farm caravan. Toll is the only body. And I think that's the one I'm... Oh, no. Toll, is this... Oh, because she's in a stockpile. Okay. I think I'm done with bodies. Not certain, but I think. Transpo crash. Well, speaking of bodies, kind, gourmand. No, is there a reason to keep you? You're a bad shooter. You're a good miner. You are roughly the right age for Kuro. Yeah. All right. You know what? I'm gonna try to rescue you. You're not wearing particularly warm stuff. Wow, you're bleeding critically fast. Wonder if you're even rescuable. Because I definitely have the food. Nope, she was not rescuable. She died to hypothermia. Well, an attempt was made. I could have punched a hole in my walls or something, but I wasn't going to do something so extreme. Alright, that was enough food, meals. You've made the 40. Switch over to the Psychite. Hopefully it snows soon. It is mid-May, or spring, I should say, not May. So it's getting warm enough, soon warm enough to allow Condor to mine freely. What I could do is try to stack him full of the best possible, warmest stuff. But I think he kind of already has it. I guess I could give him... Nope, that has no percents left on it. What about this one? Yep. Give him some of the nicest gear. 148. It's about as good as it gets. Alright, so we've stocked steel into all this. Let's stock steel into the engines. I'm just gonna... Let's see. It's not going to be symmetrical. I know that pains some of you, but... It is what it is. It's a simple little ship. God, Randy, can't you just send me some trade ships already? Now, I don't want to do the plasteel yet for it, so I'm going to forbid that. So he's hauling granite. I have enough granite to build this. Granite. And there it is. Slowly getting all the steel loaded in. Minor break risk. Should have kept you inside. Steel's all in. So at this point, any additional steel that we have is free game to mess around with, basically. Gonna temporarily forbid those pistols so they don't get smelted, because she is smelting weapons now. Alright, so we obviously need a lot of plasteel, a lot of uranium, and advanced components. We have plasteel nodes and uranium nodes, so we just need to make a concerted effort to do the mining once it's a little bit warmer. It's not obviously warm enough yet. Alright, I will forbid that door for now. All in all, I'm quite pleased with the base, although I'd like for it to snow. I will try to clean up as much of the rubble as I can. Mostly because we are sort of out of things to do. We're going to have idle pawns. So I figured that's a task that they can handle. And then once the rubble's done, I can start on the blood if we don't get snow. What I can do is really deprioritize it for everyone but home. Yeah, there's really almost nothing left for them to do, which is why they are cleaning up. All right, Kuro, you could be. Oh, I don't even have that build. Why aren't you working on this? Need material. What do we need? Oh, right, I forbid the plasteel. That explains it. What's going to look really nice once it snows. Oh, you need to go home. One more. There we go. That bionic arm is letting him sow crops pretty quickly. Is there, let's see, is there anything else for me to smelt weapon-wise? Not really. There's an LMG. Alright, so what I'm going to do instead is equip the right weapons. Home. Yep, alright, everyone's going to have the right weapons on. As for gear, let's make sure no one's wearing vests. Although we certainly have plentiful. Alright, so there's nothing left to smelt. We'll turn this off. We'll allow this. So bad pistols can be loaded into the correct stockpile. We don't have need of cooking. Can turn that off. Alright, so as you can see, everyone's idle anyway. Might as well start cleaning up. Tidying up everything out here. It's a lot of mess. I could be practicing shooting, I guess. But the OCD parts of me, parts of my brain are like, it's really hard to spot gear that's worth grabbing out here when there's so much debris and blood and guts. Oh, there's a body still too. Hadn't seen that till just now. I think of the entire ice sheet as my home, not just the little bits that are warm. One productive thing I could be doing is what I have, 150 limestone. Let's go ahead and lay that out. 50, 50, 50. Alright, and then what other blocks do I have? I have 33 marble. 15, 30. Let's cut corners. And then I have 1 sandstone. Okay. Donk. Alright, at this point, I'm going to start allowing Condor to mine. I think it's getting warm enough where I don't run the risk that I used to. Nice. That's a lot of scary enemies. I'm going to decline, mostly because I feel like I just got a handle on... Man, look at this. Bionic arm is cutting through this stone quick. It was a good investment. It's a lot of slate I just reclaimed. Alright, so what else is there? There is this down here. We'll have them do the low qual stuff first. Bulk goods trader. Holy shit. Holy moly shit. This is what I've been waiting for. Doodah. My prayers have been answered right at the buzzer, as there's like 1 minute left in this episode. Oh, transport crash? Incapable of violence. Yeah, okay. You're gonna stay there. Mr. Holm, where's my beacon? I am very, very, very excited to see this through. Okay. Hens, cows. Kinda tempted to buy a cow. But let's see what else they have. Mega Sloth Wool. Sweet. That was not... Oh yeah, that is wool. Wow, they have a lot of wool. Alright, so let's just queue up a lot to be bought. Not that I plan on buying all that. I'm trying to quickly go through this list because I know I'm out of time. Okay. The poor quality. Let's get rid of. Normal quality but damaged. Now these I'll keep. Poor parka, forget ya. Duster. Okay, now we're starting to sell dusters. That's gonna make us bank. Yeah, we are making... Okay, these are the wool ones I want to keep. We are making lots of money here. Now we cook them with gas. Alright, sweet. I'm going to buy 100 gold. That will keep our advanced components rolling. I'm going to buy all their limestone. Oh my god. 950 of it, let's say. And I'm going to buy all their plasteel. I'm already buying all their megasloth wool. Cow. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to buy both. Yep. All you people that are saying, buy a cow, buy a cow. I'm doing it, man. I am doing it. Alright, I'm going to buy all their wood. Turn it into statues. I don't get offered this a lot. So if we're buying Megasloth wool in that now I'm going to keep that. But I will sell the other parkas because we're not going to need those. I'm going to make the really, really nice ones. I'm going to buy the shelves because I can break them down. I'm going to buy all their gold. Hell, might as well, right? Like I said, I don't get offered this kind of stuff very often. And that will be the end of the episode. I'm going to let that stuff land. Thank you all for watching. So as I mentioned at the start of the episode, if you have feedback for me in terms of Patreon rewards, let me know. If there is any questions I can answer for you guys, I am definitely all ears. So just hit me up. I will answer ASAP. And I really do hope that you try this challenge for yourself. And if you haven't, the map file is in the description. If you have any feedback whatsoever, drop me a line. And I hope you tune in next time. Adios, everybody.